Good day again, Anton Skeppers here from AIM in South Africa. Chief Economist, addressing your needs, your problems. I've had requests to please put a video together about the establishment of citrus, bananas and mangoes. So what we're just going to do is we're going to refer to them collectively as orchards. How do we establish orchards? Once again, we like to go off the beaten track or away from the grid, far from the good roads, far from the electricity. Why? Because we can build those roads and because we can establish our own and generate our own electricity. Now, I am not going to spend too much time in this video about how we build the roads. Just to let you know, we have a technology that if you have very bad, muddy, small little dirt tracks leading down to a project of yours, we can stabilize that land that even with severe rain, you can still drive it, no problems. Make contact with us at the end of this video. You'll see my contact details. All right, let's get back to today's topic of the citrus establishment. So what we're going to show you in this video, for those of you who haven't seen it, is this hydro pump of ours. This hydro pump is effectively a pump that comes out of a river. It goes through our machine and it drives what you call a turbine. A turbine is a thing that looks like a propeller, but it's lying flat with little scoops. And as the water hits the scoop, it spins this thing and it generates electricity. Now that is incredible. It means that you are able to, if you have a decent flowing river, like I've seen in many places in Africa, you have the ability to generate your own electricity. So you can generate electricity to pump your own water. You can generate electricity for your warehouses, your cold storage facilities, your offices, etc., etc. We will briefly touch on that. Then we want to talk to you about the distribution of that water. Now, we're assuming it's quite dry where you are. We're assuming you don't have much water, so we must use your water sparingly. And if we're going to have to use the water sparingly, then we want to introduce you to dripper irrigation, which we will show you a video on as well, which is effectively supplying your water and your nutrients, so the fertilizer, water and fertilizer through the same pipe, and it only gives water and fertilizer there where the tree is in that first meter depth of the soil, where most of your feeder roots are, what we call your feeder roots. Your anchor roots that hold the tree, they don't take much water, they just keep the tree down. But the feeder roots here on the top, that top meter, that's where all your roots are, and that's where we make sure we get the water and the fertilizer in with our little drip irrigation pipes that run on the surface. So it's a very effective way of applying water. Can I say this to you? That yes, some of the equipment that we use is Israeli technology, but South Africa is at the cutting edge of global water irrigation technology, because we have a very, very dry country. And so we have learned to be able to use only a little bit of water to be able to optimize and increase our yields, as you will see in this video. All right, so then we're going to just briefly talk about the establishment of these orchards. We're going to talk about the importance of a pack house. Now, it's very important. Guys always want to put up a pack house for themselves. Don't do this. Get 4 or 5, or even I'd like to go as much as 10 farmers around you, all producing, all drawing their citrus together, and then you set up your own pack house facility. Because that pack house facility is critically important, that you have a state-of-the-art facility so that you can export or supply your fruit to high quality restaurants and supermarkets. Now, of course, very important, the same, we're going to get that applying to citrus, to bananas, as well as to mangoes. That we have this collective working together of 5 to 10 farmers in order for us to put up this cold storage facility as well as our pack house. All right, but the main focus for me today really is just to try and communicate to you the various technologies, irrigation, power generation, and how we would go about the establishment. I'm going to give you the cost as well of the establishment per hectare of these orchards. I want you to promise me that you're not going to allow money to stop you. Get in touch with us. At the end, you will see our video. Of the video, you'll see me talking again, and there will be all my contact details, my mobile number, which has got a WhatsApp on it as well, together with my email address. please get in touch with us and rather talk to us and say, we have this great need, we have water, we have land, we want to do citrus or mangoes or whatever the case might be, we want to put up bananas or peaches, whatever orchard you want to establish. Get in touch with us. Let us sit with you and see how it is that we can lodge applications for you for the funding. All right. Doesn't matter where you are in Africa. Okay, so sit back and enjoy this video as we start off now, showing you the various types of pumps. You will also see I will refer to what we call a ram pump. You'll see this thing that pushes water and it goes push, push, push. It looks like we're wasting all this water, but what it does, that's where the air escapes. It's a pipe that comes down from a river. Now you've seen these pencils where you push at the back of the pencil, you push and it pushes out the little lead, the little pen to the little piece of lead for you to be able to write like a pencil. You know those pens. This ram pump that you're going to see, it's a black, I'm showing you an example of a black one and an orange one. That ram pump does exactly the same thing. It receives water in a pipe, but instead of generating electricity, this thing now squeezes the water up to a high pipe. For every 1 meter drop in the river, I can pump 10 meters up. So if there's a 10-meter drop in the river, I can pump 100 meters away. I can pump the water 100 meters up. So it's incredible technology. Again, no electricity, no diesel, nothing. It's just a wonderful, wonderful system. And it's not that expensive as well. But I know that a lot of you are going to ask me how much. Please get in touch with us via email or with a WhatsApp, and we'll be happy to put a quotation together. We do have catalogs with us. Right, so enjoy this. Now, in previous videos that AIM has put together, we have showcased this equipment called the hydro pump, which effectively is a mini hydroelectric system. Water comes from the river, flows from a pipe from the river through those blue pipes you saw. You push the start button and that water comes in through this blue pipe and it drives what we call a turbine, which is like a big propeller inside. The turbine, it spins very quickly and generates electricity. This electricity is important to be able to power pumps and be able to power our irrigation. The second system is what we call a ram pump. This thing operates by letting water coming in from the dam and it pumps it out again. From the river inside and it pumps it up. All right, I've had a number of requests to assist with the establishment of bananas, citrus and mangoes. Bananas about 90,000 Rand, citrus about 100,000 and mangoes about 40,000 Rand. Hectare establishment. Now, if we are going to be establishing these orchards, we need to use, in our opinion, a drip irrigation system that can put down water as well as the fertilizer to establish our orchards like this. We strongly suggest use a drip irrigation system because that drip irrigation system is going to utilize all the water. Look at the increases in yields, 15% increase in yields and a water saving of 15%. So increase yield with less water, very important with this drip irrigation. Now look at the banana numbers that's going to come up now. Bananas increased by 30% and I can go up to 87.5 tons a hectare with this system. Now, important to work together for yourselves as farmers to put up your own pack house. So get 10 farmers together before you tackle a pack house. That is very, very expensive. I wouldn't suggest that you try and do this on your own. Get about 10 farmers together and then together you put up your pack house. But let's just get back to the irrigation. As I said, it's very important for us to use the water sparingly that we have. You can see, put the water down at the roots. The food and the water goes in at the roots. Okay? Very important. And for this, we use these drip irrigation pipes. We like the Israeli type because it's very sophisticated, it works extremely well, doesn't get clogged, and it's fantastic to put water and fertilizer down right where the tree is. Only where the tree is. So the other areas are not being irrigated. So we are not wasting water. We are putting the water and we are putting the fertilizer where it's needed, right around the tree's roots. Now, for the tree's roots, only the top meter of the tree's roots is available in the top 1 meter of the swell. So as you can see there, where it's going in now, when it's dry like this, we irrigate. But now look at this thing. The top meter of the swell is where all our roots are. That's where the roots are in the so-called feeder roots that feed the plant. The deeper roots that go down, the anchor roots, only keep the tree up, so they don't absorb any water. So we must give water only in the top meter and a half. This guy is now checking to see whether he needs to irrigate. So you dig a hole about that deep, take a handful of soil. If it's nice and sticky, you can make a round ball with it like this guy. Then you know you have enough water. If it doesn't, it means you have to irrigate. That has to be irrigated. Well, did you enjoy that? It's nice technology, eh? So now you've seen our hydro pump. You saw where the water comes from the river, goes through the machine, turns the turbine, which spins and generates our electricity for our entire farm's requirements. Irrigation, pack house, cold storage, everything. I've showed you the dripper irrigation. You've seen how it goes around the tree, and I've spoken about the pack house. And I've spoken about the cost of establishment of those orchards of ours. Now, you will see now here appearing on top of me. You'll see the contact details, my mobile number and my email address. Please get in touch with us and we can give you a specified quotation for your requirements. So don't say, I haven't got the money. Rather get in touch with us. Let's see how we can help you and assist you in order to be able to access this funding. All right. So get in touch with me, contact me, because if you're not going to contact me, I can't help you. If we can't help you, my brother and sister, you're going to carry on battling. And we want to help you. We want to help small farmers break into the mainstream economy. And we need to get funding and we need to have the right technology. And what we're offering you now is technology that you can use far from big roads, far from the electricity grid. Far. You can be 200 kilometers away from electricity. No problem. We can generate our own electricity today. All right. Okay, so I've enjoyed sharing this with you. If you have any other information or any other requests for videos, please get in touch with us. Enjoy yourselves.